This is me installing the biggest duckbill I could find for my 86. There are other companies making duckbills, but one issue is that they're all still the same size as a premium spoiler. And I really like the wicker bill on my C6, so I wanted to find something similar. And that's when I found this spoiler by Rexpeed. So the Rexpeed duckbill has finally arrived. I can't wait to install it. Let's open it up and hopefully it looks like in the pictures that we saw earlier. So let's go ahead and open this thing. All right, moment of truth. And the original GR86 wheels and tires are for sale, by the way. They have like less than 1,500 miles on them. So if you want to buy them and you live in SoCal, DM me on Instagram, and local pickup only. I'm not gonna ship these anywhere else. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this up and let's see. So we got the main piece out of the way. We got some 3M. Oh, this is actually legit 3M tape, which is sick because some of the stuff you buy off eBay says 3M on there, but it's actually not. And that's pretty much it in the box. So here we have the spoiler, obviously. And I don't know, guys, it's not looking as big as in the pictures, but there's only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and open this thing. Okay, she got some thickness to her. All right, let's take a closer look at this. And overall, it's bigger than it looked when it was wrapped for some weird reason. But yeah, I'm really happy with this build quality, and it's amazing that it's carbon fiber throughout, top and bottom. I had a carbon spoiler on my C6 where the top was just carbon and this part was fiberglass, but this thing is carbon through and through. And it actually says BRZ on there, and also it says BRZ right here. But yeah, overall the build quality is very nice, super light. Like I could hold this on 2 fingers. And it seems pretty strong. Let's see how strong it is. I'm just kidding. Imagine if that slipped out. But yeah, overall the build quality is pretty good. There is like a white line right here from where the carbon meets up. I don't know if it's gonna pick that up, but I mean overall for, what was it, like 400 bucks. Pretty good, pretty solid. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like on the car. If you guys didn't know, only the premium models have that lip spoiler, but I wanted something a bit more aggressive, so let's see what this looks like on here. Dude, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my gosh, it doesn't look that good from this angle, but let me show you guys what it looks like. From this angle, you could really see how aggressive this thing is, and I feel like it just completes the rear look of the car. And this is with it on, that's off. It just looks so naked, so bare bones compared to having this on here. And I like this, I really like this split design. I think it looks really nice. And the fitment, the gappage, is that even a word? I don't even know, I just made it up. But the gaps are pristine. Oh my gosh, even the side profile looks good. I feel like it completes the rear look and it completes the side profile look because you got the amazing flow of the car and then you just have an amazing ending at the end. So let's go ahead and install it for real. The way we're gonna attach this to the car is by using 3M double-sided automotive tape. And this stuff is really strong. I've used it in the past and it's amazing. And the good thing about this is that if you ever decide to sell your car or want to change your spoiler, you know, it's pretty easy. You just get a heat gun and a fishing line and you can remove it no problem. All we need to install this is literally just some degreaser and a knife and you're all set. So this is relatively easy, and if you mess up on the placement, you can always remove it. Whereas if you drill a hole, you can't re-drill a hole twice. So, I mean, you can, but they're just gonna be in different locations. So let's go ahead and put the 3M tape on. So the general rule of thumb when you're installing this kind of tape, since it's pretty thick, you want to be about 1/2 inch away from the edges That means, you know, when you mount it on the car, it's gonna look really flush and really clean. And thankfully, this gives us a guideline pretty much all the way around. So this will be pretty easy on this spoiler. So let's go ahead and put this on. And it doesn't need to be perfect, but yeah, the more tape, you know, on the edges you have, the better. I mean, you can cut it up into sections, and that works too. If it's really curved, you can cut a V and bend it so there's no like lifted spots like that, but this isn't too bad. This is the tape that I usually use and have used in the past, and it's worked well, but you could tell it's not as wide as this, and this is probably a bit overkill, but you know what? It's better than your spoiler flying off onto the freeway. And also another tip is you want to get rid of all these wrinkles right here, because this is where the weak spot is. Just from past experience, this is where water, dust, and stuff collects, and yeah, you don't want that happening. So you just want to make sure you get all these wrinkles out just like so, and then it's time to put another strip on top. So again, I'm just gonna take out the wrinkles here, and you can, if you want, you can add a third strip down the middle, but that's a bit, you know, overkill in my opinion, and it's gonna make removing this, if you decide to, a lot harder. So I'm just gonna take out the wrinkles, and then we're gonna place it on the car. The thing that takes the longest on an install like this is making sure it's placed where you want it to be. And what you could do is, once it's placed how you like it, making sure, you know, the panel gap is all even, the rear, the front is where you like it. You can get a piece of tape and just mark it, so that way, you know, you're not guessing where it's placed. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Once it's placed how you like it, all you're gonna do is take it off and hold it like a guitar and start playing. I'm just kidding. You're gonna take a bit of the red piece off, so that way you don't want to take it all the way off, but you just want to take a good portion so that it's sticking out and you could peel it away. Actually, before you even do that, you want to get some degreaser and you know, just spray it around, take off any wax or grease that's on here, so that way the tape is a good surface to bond to, and you know, your spoiler won't fly away. So this should be good, and let's get back to our scheduled program. We have just the corner off right there, and it's gonna be sticking out so we could pull it away. So let's get this placed. These are guidelines, use the tape. Let's make it easier on us. And don't press it down yet, because you might need to adjust the other end right here. And making sure this is lined up. Make sure this is lined up. Double checking, and she looks good to go. So now we can peel this away. You could do one at a time, or you could peel both at a time. Totally up to you. But I'm gonna peel this top piece off first. And just apply some pressure. Hopefully this doesn't rip, because it's getting pretty tight. Probably should have removed the bottom one first, but it's all right. And then just like so, put some weight, wait about 15-30 seconds. And you want to keep doing this just to make sure, you know, this thing is secure. And I have my chickens in the back going crazy. So once you're almost done pressing on this, it's the law that you have to say it's not going anywhere, because if you say those magic words, it's not gonna go anywhere. So this is just about done. Pressing in a couple more areas, but we should be good to go. Overall, the install was pretty easy, as you guys saw, and anyone can do this. All you need is a bit of time, some patience, and that's pretty much it. And I like this way better than the premium because it's carbon. It, you know, has a different shape to it. I haven't seen anyone install this yet, and most importantly, I installed it myself, so that's why I like it so much. But if you're thinking about getting, you know, a carbon duckbill for the 86, I think this is a very good option out there right now by Rexpeed, which is, you know, pretty dope. I guess my only complaint would be where the carbon meets up, but I mean, it's not even that bad at all. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and always subscribe. Most of you guys aren't subscribed, but you guys keep watching and commenting on my videos. Doesn't make sense. Just hit that button. Doesn't cost you anything. I'll wait for you to press it. I got all day. Did you press it already?